If you ever wanted to increase the amount of veggies you eat, and if you ever wanted actually to fall in love with veggies, but you could never succeed, this video is for you. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about veggies, how to increase the amount of veggies we can actually eat, and how generally fall in love with veggies. I cannot say that I've been hating veggies or kind of completely avoiding them, no, but definitely these strategies that I'm gonna share in this very video really helping me a lot to increase the amount and the varieties of veggies that I'm eating. So kind of strategy number one, trick number one, is to treat vegetable as a main character. So it's not something outside that you add to your main dish, but actually you start thinking about veggies as a main character. And there are so many ways to do that. You can fry them, you can bake them, you can air fry them, you can add the varieties of sauces, flavor, spices, and like you name it. There are so many recipes now, so many really nice ideas. You can just go on YouTube and check on TikTok. You can ask ChatGPT to create some nice recipes for you, and like really the amount of options is practically endless. And you just need to pick up those veggies that you really love, or even those veggies that you kind of feel neutral about. Not need necessarily start from something that you really hate, and kind of slowly, step by step build this habit. Another thing that I actually discovered this summer, it's kind of this magic formula of cooking veggies, which is kind of like veggies, salt, fat, and acid. And it really works like great. I'm gonna share now on the screen some probably the best combination. This is not something that just like some people like, it's something kind of international, universal, something that is in cuisines of kind of so many countries, so many cultures. So definitely this is something that works for centuries for people, probably even more. And again, there are varieties to that. You can play with the ingredients, you can play with components, but once you follow kind of this formula, it really works, and it really makes veggies so much more better, so much more delicious and tasty. Strategy number three is actually to sneak them into dishes, into meals that you already love. It doesn't mean that you need to completely change your habit and like dramatically change what you're actually eating. You can start small. You can have already your favorite meal, and you can just add a little bit of veggies. For example, you love mashed potatoes. You can also boil some cauliflower, also mash it together with veggies, with potato, and you will see that you will not see the difference. It tastes exactly the same practically once it's boiled and smashed. But again, you're getting that fiber, you're getting all those nice nutritions also from cauliflower. A very good idea, and actually a very tasty idea, to add some spinach to your eggs. Spinach, eggs, and tomatoes is such a nice combination. Practically, this is something that I can eat like every single morning. Sometimes also you can add some onions or some mushrooms to the dishes. Of course, depends how you eat your eggs, and like it's really so delicious. Next kind of strategy, something that really helped me, and I'm still kind of working on that, but it's definitely getting better. It's make veggies visible and ready to use. And again, there are so many strategies. You can do meal prep, you can kind of chop veggies and put them in a bowl or in a box for 2-3 days already in the fridge. You can just put them in the fridge on your eye level, so every time you open the door on the fridge you see them and you kind of use them. Like once you start thinking about this, that it's hard to deal with them, that you don't have enough time, you feel tired, you don't want to now kind of wash these vegetables, clean them, cut them, etc., just prepare them ahead once you have time, or buy something more convenient, ready-made. And this is probably the best advice so far that helped me to eat more veggies. Next strategy, it's using sauces without guilt. Eating veggies should not be boring, should not be bland, and you can definitely use sauces, and there are so many of them. Hummus is great, tahini is superb with veggies. peanut butter sauce, like it tastes so well. Balsamic sauce, like practically it's so tasty. Again, now there are so many varieties for so many cuisines. We have this access to so many tastes of different parts of the world, and actually taste them, combine them, and like really the taste is so nice that you not just start seeing veggies as some kind of chore that you need to do for your fiber, but you start actually craving those veggies with those tasty sauces. And the last tip here, or kind of strategy, is to make vegetables part of your habit, part of your identity. So it's not something that you forced yourself to do. This is something that you're actually doing because you're that type of person. And again, we don't need to start big. We can start literally just one extra veggie per day. So you have certain amount of veggies that you're already eating, even if it's 0. And each day you're just adding just one veggies to your dishes. Again, it can be with your breakfast, with your lunch, with your dinner, however you see more comfortable for you. But you don't need to start with 5 veggies, you don't need to start with 30 veggies a week, as there are some recommendations like that. Start small, but be consistent and build up this habit and build up this identity of a person who loves veggies and eating them regularly. So kind of the summary, the main idea of this video is that once you can create flavor and once you can create consistency, there is no way you're not gonna eat those veggies. If you can master skill of flavor and add something that you really like and do something to those veggies that they taste good for you, that they are delicious for you, and once you can make it working for you in terms of convenience, that you don't need to think that it's very hard to deal with them, you don't need to do it every single day, but you will master the skill of planning and meal prep, or kind of you will find another way for you. And once you have these 2 components, convenience and flavor, consistency will happen automatic, and step by step you're gonna build this habit. Just like I truly believe we need to start small, because small steps means big results. So thank you for staying here with me. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. And if you have more ideas, more strategies how to increase the amount of veggies in your diet, or how to make the veggies more tasty, please share them in the comments below. Again, because the more strategy we have, the easier it is for us to reach our big and ambitious goals. So again, thank you for staying here with me, and I will see you in the next video.